was that that's only the third reindeer we've seen, and we were literally just saying seconds before, can't believe we've only seen 2 reindeer when we're about to head into the mountains and miss our chance. So that was awesome.
Mountains with snow on them.
So guys, we finally made it to Abisko National Park. Witnessed our first proper midnight sun. Sun just travelled all the way across the sky. Well, although we couldn't quite see it because it's behind those absolutely awesome snow-capped mountains, but it hasn't gone down.
Good morning, everybody. Here you go.
Morning guys. So what a view last night. What an amazing sight, and what a location to view it in. Yes, we made it with 2 days spare to see the midnight sun.
Yeah, the sun doesn't actually set in this location for another couple of nights. It just moves all the way across the sky, and we were up until it must have been close to 3 o'clock just enjoying that beautiful sky, sun moving across, colours changing, you could see the rays. Oh, it was really good. So we're really chuffed to actually get up here and make it with the sun not setting.
Yeah, although we have had like 24-hour daylight days for quite some time now, we have not seen a night for ages. It was an awesome location to see it here over this huge lake, Lake Torna Trask, one of the biggest lakes in Sweden, to see the sun moving across the sky with the mountains in the background was just awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are on the edge of Abisko National Park, which is located 40 kilometres from the Norwegian border and 200 kilometres north of the Arctic Circle.
The main reason people come to Abisko National Park, well, there's a few reasons. One of them is the famous Kungsleden walk, which is a 440 kilometre walk. This is like the north end, if you like, where people walk from and hike all the way down to
Hemavan
in Sweden. Obviously you don't have to do all the 440 kilometres, that would just take you ages, but a lot of people do.
So the Kungsleden passes one of the largest protected nature reserves in the whole of Europe. And the Abisko National Park was first created in 1909 to preserve an area of Nordic nature reserve for scientific research, but also as a prominent tourist attraction. Now part of that is this incredible gorge that we're really looking forward to going and exploring.
And it's also very famous to spot the Northern Lights here. It's one of the best places in the world actually to spot the Northern Lights. Not this time of year, not quite yet, because obviously the sun doesn't set at the moment and you need darkness for Northern Lights. But yes, because of where it's situated with the climate and the fact that they have a lot of clear skies here, it's a really great place to watch the Northern Lights. So along with the main Kungsleden famous hike that you can do from here, there's lots of other hikes, smaller hikes you can do, including the gorge hike, the gorge walk, that we're here for. So we're going to cruise down now after our coffees to the visitors centre and go and check out some of these hikes.
So we are now on the shores of Lake Torna Trask, which is stunning. It's the lake that we're looking down on from where we parked up last night and this morning. It's just beautiful, backed pretty much all sides by these snow-capped mountains. So we've just parked in Abisco near the visitor centre. There's loads of walks to do in the area. Well, it was a little bit chilly,
as you'd expect, but it's pretty nice. The dogs are having a nice time. Charlie's on duck hunt on this lake, but as you can see there's absolutely no ducks, but he doesn't stop looking. And yeah, we've seen a couple of reindeers today, so we are feeling good.
Reindeers just mooching down the road, as you do.
Yeah.
But this area is outstanding. Like the Abisko National Park just goes off at one side, and then you're just surrounded by mountains. I think it's starting to get really good up here.
So behind me now, those two cliffs, is the gateway to Lapland, which is like a natural kind of
gateway
to Lapland. Yeah, there you go.
Wait. Go on, Janet. Oh.
It's okay, it's not the edge, there's like another ledge. So if they had fallen, Nick would have been down there to save them.
Go on then, go.
So yes, this is the canyon walk you can do, and it's pretty impressive. It's a proper gorge, and you've got all these boardwalks that kind of take you all the way around. It's about a half an hour walk from like the tourist information centre, and yeah, definitely worth doing. Those waters are so clear and emerald and beautiful, and after you've done this walk down to the shores around here, it makes you feel like jumping in from here. Oh, maybe not quite from here. Charlie has to be carried on this section. Look at the little baby boy scared. Good, wouldn't it, a kayak through there?
Yeah, that's quite interesting. This isn't actually a natural phenomenon. The railway workers, when they were building the railway, they blasted this out, so this wasn't a waterfall, it wasn't the river flowing this way. They redirected the actual river so the water would come under this way, so they didn't have to build a bridge. A bit lazy, but clever. But no, in Sweden, in this national park we found, they've got these cool little tubes which sort of direct your attention to different aspects like nature, birds nesting, or this and that. It's quite cool, looks quite nice, and gives you a bit of information when you're exploring. Really cool!
So this is us combining cooking and editing in a tiny little van. So here is my workstation for editing, and behind me is Nick's workstation for editing. And then I was doing lunch outside with the gasoline stove, but it ran out of gasoline just before the end of cooking, so I brought the kitchen back inside, and I just thought I would vlog this little moment to show you how messy and out of control this little van gets sometimes when we're doing tasks, doubling up on tasks altogether. But it's totally manageable. You just have to watch that you don't move your arm too quickly or your leg and knock something over, and it just works. So we decided to come for a late evening walk. It's 10:30 now at night. As it doesn't get dark, you can go for a hike whatever time you want. You can drive whenever you want, you can have your food whenever you want, you can sleep whenever you want, because it just doesn't get dark. There's no nights. Anyway, yeah, we didn't know where this walk was going to end up. Quite a nice walk along by the gorge and then along the river, and then it's cut inland and we've come upon this lake, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by the small snowy capped mountains. But it's very, very wild. Apart from us and a million mosquitoes, there's not much else here.
Can actually say we've walked the Kungsleden. Maybe only like a couple of kilometres of it, but that's 2 kilometres.
Yeah, because this starts off at the Kungsleden walk, the Kungsleden carries on, and then we've just cut now and we're going to sort of head on a different route back, if you like. But
there's so many walks around this area in this national park, so many for different levels of fitness. We've done a few today. Really cool, these walks, because there's a lot of boardwalks over like the marshy area and where it's a bit boggy and really spongy underfoot. Especially, you can imagine in the winter it would get really bad, but they put all these boardwalks up and Charlie's been really good with them, taking them in his stride, so that's been good. But
let's get back before the mosquitoes get us.
There's a load of mosquitoes here, so I think we might end this and head back to the van.
If you're walking, if you're hiking along and walking, it's fine. You know, they don't land on you. But as soon as you stop, that's it, isn't it? And we didn't bring any repellent, so we should, yeah, get back to the van. The safety of the van.
This way.
Puppies are still going strong after about 8 or 9 kilometres today. They're still going for it.
Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.
I'm not ready yet.